So, what did I do to piss off the lawn gods? That's a good question. So, somebody went into my trailer and stole a blower. There's my apple juice right there. If you know, you know. But, yeah, I was on the property and apparently I left this unlocked, which I've been getting a lot better about locking things up. But I think it's somebody in that little cul-de-sac area, like they've been watching me. So it's happened before in that cul-de-sac. You know, I had my Echo weed eater and Echo hedge trimmer stolen, and a couple of attachments. But so they came in here real quick, grabbed my steel blower out. Luckily, they didn't get anything else. This was kind of like right there. It's right there, so I think they just kind of snatched it and grabbed real quick and couldn't really get anything else before, you know, they were worried about me coming and catching them, which I wish I would have. Man, I wish I would have gotten them. But anyways, luckily my father-in-law's let me use his Home Depot blowers, the Echo residential model. It's, you know, it does pretty good for blowing grass clippings. But you know, if you need it for anything stronger than that, it's not going to do too much. You know, blowing leaves. He said he's blowing leaves with it, but like for what we do, like, you know, on a everyday basis, some yards are going to have heavier leaves than others, and you know, it's all about efficiency. So I'm gonna have to go get a new blower, and it sucks because it was a really good blower, man. There was nothing wrong with it. You know, it's just one of those things, man. You just live and learn. So, another thing is my truck. You know, you might be noticing where the hell my truck is, but so the truck, my original truck, the Tundra, the 2017 Tundra, the transmission blew out and was completely shot out. So they said that they could get a new transmission, but there was not one in the whole United States, which is crazy to me. You know, I thought he meant the state of Georgia, but I was like, do you mean the state of Georgia? He's like, no, the whole country. And I was like, that's insane, man. So I had to make a quick decision. They said I could get a used transmission, but you know, it would take a while for me to get that as well. So I really didn't have time. I had to get a new truck. You know, traded in my old one. They didn't give me really jack shit for it. I owed $24,000 on it, and they offered me $12,000 on the trade-in. So what's that, math? That's that's $12,000 upside down. So that $12,000 went onto the price of what I owed onto the new vehicle that I purchased, which was a 2025 Toyota Tundra. This one right here. So yeah, it sucks, but what can you do? So you're like, where's the new truck at? Why isn't it parked in the driveway? It's at the dealer because something happened to it. It's a brand new. I put 800 miles on it, which is kind of crazy because I've only had it for 2 weeks. So that just lets you know that I need to get my routes tighter on certain days. But I gotta come out here and situate these beds. But so yeah, it only had 800 miles on it, or a little bit over 800, and you know, something already happened. It was the grill, whatever malfunction, and a parking sensor issue. So, you know, it reduced. I guess the truck went into limp mode when the grill vent malfunctioned. So I think it got stuck to the closed position, and the engine was getting hot and went into limp mode. So it reduced the engine power. So I noticed that, you know, I wasn't getting as much power. And at that point, I wasn't even hauling my trailer at that point. this was just like driving to go pick up one of our kids from summer camp, and so yeah, they had it for all day yesterday, and they just called and said it was ready today. So I'm gonna go pick it up. It's under warranty, which is whatever. It sucks. They don't make shit like they used to. They really don't. So that's why all my shit is in the driveway right now. And so I'll be working this weekend. Sucks. But sometimes that's part of it. But I did get the new pressure washer rig. So this is it right here. So we will be rebranding. I will be rebranding to Titan Pro Wash, and I'm gonna put all my links and everything in my new YouTube channel, or not my new YouTube channel. Once I update my current YouTube channel, and I will be adding more content on that as well. Just been kind of slacking here lately because it's just gotten so busy. When you're solo, man, it's really hard to make as much content as you want, because you're trying to get done as quickly as you can. Sometimes it's just too damn hot, and you want to get out there, get it done, get it knocked out. So really all I got to do is just record one yard that I'm doing. So but anyways, this is it. I believe the trailer is a 7x14, if I'm not mistaken. Tandem axle. I don't know. Is that a 6x? I think it's a 7x14. Hold on. Yeah, 7x14. And this is the 11 gallons per minute soft wash machine. It's an AR45. This right here has the remote switch for mixing the SH. So say like I was soft washing our house. Can't even see through everything. But say we were soft washing my house, and I was all the way in the back, and I was done rinsing everything off, and I need to switch the SH on to put the SH and soap on the house to clean it. I would have to walk back to the trailer, turn it on, walk all the way back, and spray my SH and soap on the house, and then you let it dwell for a little while. But as soon as you're ready to rinse it off, you would have to walk back to the trailer. So it's a lot of back and forth. And with anything like if you know anything like with lawn care, it's all about being quick and efficient. That's how you make your profit. That's how you capitalize on that stuff. So if it's a job that could take you like 45 minutes, but there's little things holding you back from getting it done quicker, and you end up spending an hour and 30 minutes out there, you're not going to be making as much money as you could. So it's all about systems, working systems into place and getting done as quickly as possible and doing a really great job. So yeah, I got the surface cleaner right here. I already used it on our driveway out there. I'll show y'all in just a second, but this has the soft wash hose with the soft wash nozzle. I'll be upgrading probably pretty soon to the I can't remember the name of it. It's an orange nozzle I've heard really good things about. And this is the water hose or water pipe, whatever you want to call it. I call it a water hose. Some people around here call it water pipe, which I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me, because a pipe is a pipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I have any pipes on here to show what an actual pipe looks like, but these are hoses, man. I don't know what people are talking about with water pipes. So, water hose, when you pull up to the property, you immediately hook it up to somebody's spigot. You got your buffer tank, and it's filling with water while you're going around taping all electrical things and doorbells, keyholes to doorknobs, stuff of that nature, taking pictures of maybe some existing damage to the people's property. So, they can't come back and say, hey, there's a hole in the siding. You caused that, when you were pressure washing. One, soft washing is not going to cause holes. Not unless the siding is very brittle and you get right up on it. I wouldn't expect that to happen. So just take pictures, and then once your buffer tank kind of fills up, you come back and crank up this bad boy. And this right here was kind of a learning curve, man, how to get this dialed in. Originally, I was damn spider webs, dude. I was putting this all the way to run, like 100%. When, from what I've read now and from what I've seen others use it, some of the vicious things leaking oil. You can see it on my hand. I got to get some more, on there. But I was running it wide open, and they're like, no, if you do it halfway, it can help, reduce the probability of bursting hoses, which I have done. I'll show a video of that. But, it's too much pressure to this hose right here, burst right here. I did it twice, actually. So right here and then right here. So I had to cut the hose, and it had a little slack in it where I could pull it and put it back on there and put the clamps on there. But I'm kind of running out of slack. So if I burst any more hoses, I'm going to have to get a new hose. So I do have to get some extra supplies. And so you don't necessarily need to run this wide open. It's got the gas right here. You got to turn it on, turn this switch on, crank it up, and you start out in the bypass position, which I was not. I was immediately starting in the pressure position. So, all the way to the pressure. This right here was all the way turned as well, which also increases or decreases the pressure. So way too much pressure, and you want to stay in the green. This is something that I didn't really know. Obviously red's bad, but that happened real quick. It shot up super quick with all the pressure dialed up basically. So that was a learning curve on this. And this right here wasn't too difficult to understand. So the SH, you immediately have, not immediately, depends on what kind of bleach you get, but mine has 12.5% of bleach. So when you turn that on, which right here, so if you turn the dial all the way up, it's being mixed in with the water. So right off the bat, you're getting just half of that 12.5%. So immediately it's 6.25, which typically I have to read up on the different surfaces. I got like a cheat sheet, but you do that for roofs. So if you wanted to clean the roof, you would dial that up to like around 6%. But you wouldn't need it to just wash the siding or wash the camper, which I will be doing that. I guess I'll show a process of doing that. And so this wasn't too difficult. So immediately 6.25, and if you reduce it by half, now you got what 3 point whatever. I'm not doing that math in my head. I went to public schools. And then so it's not difficult to understand. SH, that's all. I think that's kind of like one of those things where it's just kind of how much you want. I guess you don't want to put too much, but for those out there that don't know much about soft washing, pressure washing, this was something that I had to learn This is a 16 gallon, my bad, 16 gallon tank, surfactant tank. We got 5 gallons of surfactant right here, and my dumbass poured all of that into there, which you don't want to do because that's just way too much soap. So what you want to do is, if you fill this up 16 gallons, you want to do 1 ounce per gallon. So 16 gallons, 16 ounces. So you only want to put 16 ounces in here. So I've been 16 ounces of surfactant. So I had to scoop all the soap out, put the funnel in there, scoop it all out, pour it in there. So I scooped out. Where am I at? I got like 1 more gallon to scoop out. But learning curve, man. So it's part of it. And this is the 8 gallon per minute pressure washer. It's got the key switch, turn it around position. This one's pretty straightforward. It's really just a soft wash machine. The getting it dialed in that was confusing because I couldn't find any videos out there that showed specifically how to step 1, step 2, step 3 type stuff. So I guess I can make a video for that for those out there that are wondering. But gas tank for pressure washer. It's cool. It's got a little gauge right here, lets you know if you're full, empty. Got this bad boy. I found this in my ditch. Was it last year? So I think somebody was riding through here with their side by side, and it flew off in the ditch. It looked like they kind of wrecked it down the road, but I don't know if it got stolen and they took it for a joyride. But either way, that was in my ditch, so I was like, cool, man. It's a gas can with a nozzle. So yeah, man. Got the pressure washer hose, and I've got this right here, which I want to get it's got the tip where you can twist it, and where you can have a heavy stream or a fan stream, or like a stream where you can shoot further. Got the wand right here. And with the pressure washer hose, I do have the ball valve. So that just makes it easier where, if you want to switch out attachments, you can just turn the water off right there instead of turning off the pressure washer machine. And also, if you just want to rinse off, your mess, you don't have to switch out to, a wand or the handgun, whatever you want to call it. And so you can just use the ball valve and rinse everything off. But you might be able to see it right here. Yeah, so you can see that right there's the one that I cleaned. I didn't post treat it because I wanted to kind of like test it out to see if I had any tiger striping, and you can still see some right there. So I'm going to put some post treatment on that when I clean the rest of the driveway. So basically my house is gonna be the guinea pig. But so yeah, man, that's a rig. I will be out there doing that soon. Just waiting for things to kind of like chill out because I've had a lot of stuff going on with the truck issues, and had flat tires. The mower, my tire cap mower, broke down a few weeks back. Luckily, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just a fuse. Bro, it's been quite a bit this year. I'm leaving out a bunch of stuff as far as like what's happened the past few weeks, but I joke around saying the lawn gods are trying to get me to quit. They're pissed at me. I'm not sure what I did to them, but I pissed them off somehow, some way. So I got to get back into their good graces. Just like everybody else around here in the South in Georgia, working around the rain. And then all of a sudden it just kind of dried up for a few days, and then we got bad storms yesterday. So, it's been kind of crazy, man. weird, crazy year. Last year was crazy too, though. We had the army worms down here. We had like 2 or 3 trouts. So been kind of wild, man. So, anyways, man, 20-minute video of me yapping. So yeah, I'll have some more content pretty soon, but that's my update for today. So we out.